The following program is rated TV MA for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's the Pete Holmes Show!
What is going on? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. All right, we'll do a monologue. This is interesting. Some friends of mine just had a baby. A man and a woman had a baby. They made a baby. Pretty exciting. And I actually asked the fella how it felt, what it was like to be a new dad. And he kind of went, he was like, well, Pete, I could tell you, but it's just no words. There are no words for it, my friend. You would never understand what I'm feeling. I could describe it, but I would fail. So you're just going to have to wait for it to happen to you. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, just because I don't have kids doesn't mean I don't know extreme joy. I totally do. I mean, I may be childless, but I have found an onion ring hiding in my French fries. I mean... how far off can that be? So suck it. Sure, it's not fatherhood, but you bet I had some of the same feelings when I saw that little guy hiding in all the rigid ones. There's a circle. And I wanted to hold it up like Simba, like, I love that ring. And I got to eat that ring. Can you eat your baby? No. So why don't you let me tell you about joy, pal? Yeah. Suck that, new parents. My point is, joy is hiding everywhere, not just in big moments, but in little ones too. It's all around you. Like, you ever pull over to park, and of all the open meters you could have chosen to park at, you choose a meter that already has time on it? There is a God and he loves us. What are the chances? 4 billion to 1? I'm not good at math. 4 billion to 1? Is it 4 billion to 1? I always get out and I'm like, to the beautiful soul that put in those extra quarters, I thank you. Waiting for Jesus to drive by in his VW bus. Don't mention it, Peter! We can't probably. Or how about walking into a movie theater, you think it's going to be crowded, and you end up being the only people in it? That is one of my favorite feelings in the world. That is true joy. I'm expecting it to be sweaty and packed, people in tall hats talking loudly, kids shooting spitballs at the screen. What is this, 1930? I hope it's a good talkie. Teenagers everywhere necking the entire way through Rio 2. I have to tell them to stop, like, hey, I came here to see Anne Hathaway as a bird, not to see you two blurring the line between second and third base. But no, you go in and it's completely empty in the theater. Suddenly I feel like a movie star billionaire with his own private screening room. It's the best. It's like, looks like this viewing of Rio 2 just became pants optional. Here's my point. You don't need something huge to happen to feel huge levels of joy. Inappropriate, illogical levels of it are everywhere. You just got to keep your eyes out. Like, ever discover a cat in a bookstore? On a rainy day? You just see him on the stacks, you're like, you feel like you're in Harry Potter. It's magical. You wouldn't even be surprised if the cat was like, nonfiction is that way. Puts on glasses and walks through the wall. Demon cat! That's gotta be as good as having a baby, right? We got a heck of a show tonight, everybody. One of my favorite comedians, Gary Gulman, will be here live in studio. And when we come back, I'll be talking to Martellus Bennett from the Chicago Bears. Stay tuned! Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So I lived in Chicago for a time, and I always used to hear tell. Yeah. I always used to hear tell of a sports team called the Chicago Bears. That's a real thing. So you can imagine my excitement when I got to sit down with an actual Chicago Bear, their tight end, Martellus Bennett. He's one of the best tight ends in football, but he's also so much more, as I found out. Let's take a look.
It's nice to keep it public, too, because if something goes down...
It makes it real, too.
You know?
Thank you for fixing those gold chains. I always wanted a white man to put my gold chains on me.
I love when white men put gold chains on me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with Martellus Bennett, one of the most engaging, talented, creative, athletic superstars that I've ever met in my life. Thanks so much for being here.
What's on your chains?
Baby Jesuses.
2 baby Jesus?
Just his head, though. I couldn't afford the whole body.
Just go to communion, they hand out the body of Christ.
Yes, they
That
do.
is like an A+.
No, they do hand it out, too. And then you get to drink the blood, too. And
Yep.
They sing a song back in the old church. They go, I know it was the blood. But you can't sing it in a high-pitched voice. I know it was the blood for me. See, you say high, it's like it's happy.
Yeah.
But this is like,
I know it.
wade in the water. You can't say that in
Wade
high.
in the water! We can't afford this.
Yeah.
Why do you have 2 baby Jesus heads?
Well, because I didn't like one. One just didn't frame my body right. It's like when you decorate the coffee table, you can't put 1 or 2 books. It has to be 3 books.
And this is your coffee table.
Yeah, so it's like 3 or 5. On my body, 2 or 5 works. And I was going to have 5 Jesuses.
That would just be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a praying man, but to walk around with 5 Jesuses is a little crazy.
They call you the orange
Dinosaur sometimes.
dinosaur.
I'm the black unicorn, black Einstein.
black unicorns.
You know-
are not scary at all.
Black unicorns are. We're just...
They would be. A black unicorn, that's what makes it a good name. Because it's off-putting.
It's beautiful creatures. Like, think about the black stallion. Now put
Yeah.
a horn on it. Does that creep it out?
Yeah.
They add an horn, take
Yeah.
the horn away.
I'm on it. I like it a lot.
Put the horn on.
Get away.
Put the horn off.
I'll get on that. But that's good because you are a football man, and you want an intimidating name.
Well, I picked the black unicorn because, not just because it's intimidating, but mainly because it's magical. And I feel magical everywhere I go. It's like I'm shitting rainbows and cupcakes as I go walk around town.
You're shitting rainbows and
Yeah,
cupcakes?
like just shit rainbows and cupcakes. People say your shit don't stink, and you damn right it don't smell like baked goods.
What? That's amazing. What position do you play with the Bears?
Tight end.
Is that a run one?
Yeah, I run. I catch the ball sometimes and try to score touchdowns. I block. They make me block.
If somebody runs,
I don't tackle them. I don't tackle.
you don't go with them.
I do if I'm blocking for him.
And then you might if the ball came through.
No, I would help him score. I'm on offense. I don't do defense. Only defense goes.
What is the difference?
So one person. So the object. Okay, this is the object of the game. This is football, right? This is going to be us because this is cool.
All right.
So this is me. This is offense.
You are magical.
Yes. So basically, this guy's job. This is the football. My job is this is the touchdown.
Yep.
Whoever is on offense job is to help this guy get past here.
Yep.
And all the guys on defense job is to stop this guy from getting here.
But you're on offense.
Yeah, so I scored. I get the glory. So when I score, I dance and I do cool
Oh,
stuff.
you dance?
No, I don't, but I should.
So I'll tell you what to do, okay?
All right.
Always do a halfback option. It's where you throw it to the halfback and then he throws it. They never see that.
Halfback pass.
Yeah, halfback pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw that. Or do Hail Marys. That's the one where everyone just runs.
Yeah.
Every play.
They call it Hail Mary because it's like a prayer.
Yeah, you gotta pray.
So it's like
while you do
this
it.
is our last chance of actually trying to score. So it's a Hail Mary
And then you sing, I knew it was the blood.
after you score.
Yeah.
So like I always wonder because when guys like make a great play to win a game, they be like, I would like to thank God. You know, it's like, yes, God. But then when they lose, they be like, oh, we just didn't lose. Like God wasn't there that day.
I would say thank God for the loss.
Yeah, because God's not only just there in victory.
The fall and the redemption of
Yeah.
God's grace. Are you paid by a car company to endorse a certain car?
No.
Would you like to be?
Yes, whatever kind of, as long as it's not. See, this is my deal though. You know, like
What is your deal?
I want to, but it has to be the car that I want.
Yeah, but what if I say, okay, what's a car that you don't like?
I don't like the Prius.
I'll give you $10 million to drive a Prius in the commercial. The window rolls down.
Yeah, $10 million. You know, well then I could go buy whatever car I do. Like I could go buy 12 of them.
We're going to write that into your contract. One day a month you have to drive around a Prius with the windows down going, I am
I'm not
Martellus
embarrassed.
Bennett.
I just don't like the car. But I would put a for $10 million, I will paint my name on it, right?
We'll do a roll down window and go, "Hi, I'm Martellus Bennett. I don't like the Prius, but they gave me $10 million to say I do."
All right, I gotta get that music too. Can you bebop for me a little
sure.
bit? Is that your hip hop bebop? All right, get it. All right, here we go. Hi, my name's Martellus, and I'm driving this Prius. Look at my wheel spin. Look at my rim spin. I'm driving the wind for 10 mil. I'm driving the wind for 10 mil. $10 million to drive a Prius. You would drive one too.
Martellus Bennett, you are incredible. You know that, but for what it's worth, I agree.
Thank you.
Was he the coolest? Thanks again to my new favorite Chicago Bear, Martellus Bennett. We'll be right back with a performance from comedian Gary Gulman, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. So as you may know, I love that I get to have comedians perform on this show. It's always a dream come true. This next guy is one of my absolute favorites. He's a friend of mine, and he's someone who I have admired since the beginning of my career. Please welcome the hilarious Gary Gulman, everybody. Gary!
Oh my God. That is, thank you. All right. Thanks. I just wanted to share maybe this is an ode. Do you allow odes? I'm not sure. This is gonna sound schmaltzy, but I love Trader Joe's so much. I know. It's just, it makes me so happy. They're so nice there. Like it is an oasis of sweetness in a desert of cruel grocery stores where they're so indifferent. But at Trader Joe's, they're nice to each other. That's quite clear right away. Like they all do each other's jobs, and they're nice to each. It's communist, clearly. But it's not gray wool coat Soviet communism. I would categorize the communism at Trader Joe's as Narnian. But obviously during the reign of Aslan the Lion, not during the White Witch. Aslan, by the way, the most obvious Christ figure in the history of literature. I called it in 5th grade and a Jew. Because we were reading Lion, Witch, Wardrobe, which is my abbreviation of The Lion, the Witch, and the War. It's like, a lot of times I'll take all the articles out. We were reading Lion, Witch, Wardrobe. We got to the part where Aslan dies. And the kids were distraught. There was open weeping. And I said, hold your tears. If this goes where I think it's going, he'll be back on Sunday. So they're nice to each other. The cashier always asks, well, first of all, she always compliments me on one of the items I chose. And it sounds like she does that with other people too. But I don't care. I don't care. It's a gimmick. I don't care. Every time she says, oh, the olive oil popcorn. I love this. Have you tried it? And I always make the same joke. I always say, tried it. I can barely keep it in stock. It's so silly because I don't have an inventory control issue. I'm not a buyer. So the point is that they make me so happy, and then they always say, did you find everything you were looking for today? But they mean it. Like they say it everywhere, but they're just complying with the did you find everything you were looking for Act of 2009. They say it at the other grocery stores, but they're just, the subtext is just say yes and go. What do you want me to do? Hold up the line while we try to find your 100-calorie Oreos? Which, by the way, the 100-calorie Oreos, the secret, they're not Oreos. Luckily, Oreo has built up a lot of goodwill with me over the years, so I overlook it. But they're chocolate-flavored oyster crackers. That's all. Which is great if this is a big if the soup of the day is marshmallow bisque. But it's not. It's not. It's not. It's clam chowder. So they say, "Did you find everything you were looking for today at Trader Joe's?" And they mean it. I've followed up. I said, "Well, last week I was here and I got some fair trade, conflict-free pumpkin seeds. But this week all you have is the conventional, the unfair trade blood pumpkin seeds. Are you out of the fair trade conflict free?" And then she rang a bell. And the stock boy, who's also the chief financial officer and head of human resources, he came flying up the aisle with my pumpkin seeds and a bottle of spiced cider that he felt was a fine compliment. And it was. It was the Pinot Noir to my pumpkin seeds Chilean sea bass. I shit you not. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, I did good. Yay! Bill and Gary right after this. That was so good. This was so fun. That's great. That's great. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sitting here with my friend Gary Gulman, who just killed it. Gary and I are both from the Boston area. You grew up in Peabody?
Yeah.
Peabody?
Yeah.
Peabody?
Yeah, and I had that accent. Kid. Dude, bro.
Immediately, I think you're mad at
Body.
me.
Chief. God.
I don't like it. I immediately just associate that with, like, you saw that I was first. You saw that I was first in line to meet Carl Yastrzemski. You can't cut me, bro.
Kid, bro, guy.
They love
Chief.
the
Yeah.
chief.
Yeah, they can never call you your name. And then there's this weird thing because they love Tom Brady, but they're also in love. So they always try to, the men are they're like, "Oh, kid, did you see Brady Monday night? Wicked smart in the pocket, kid. Like desk sergeant smart. And not for nothing, hot. He's hot. I mean, I'm not gay enough, but I would love to take him to see Wicked. I would get him 2 orchestra seats to see Wicked, then maybe take him over to Cheesecake Factory for a slice, 2 spoons, I ain't gay. And then maybe take him over to Barnes & Noble and just browse all the straight sections. You know, war, World War I, Vietnam War, you know, a lot of war. Not poetry, not literature. And then I take him back to my hotel room and just spoon him all night. Just spoon him. In a straight way. Just love to fill his cleft chin with a mimosa, something, just a sweet breakfast drink.
So glad you said mimosa. I went to such a worse place. I was like, we're on at midnight, but take it easy. Talking about filling his
yeah. The cleft chin with a mimosa.
With a mimosa.
Mojito.
Yeah. Save that for later, sweetheart.
Yeah, kid. Yeah, dude.
You were at the first comedy show I went to at the Comedy Connection.
It makes me so happy.
I know, and you and Bill Burr were amazing, and you're still 2 of my favorites, but we still quote things you said that night. Me and my friends, my oldest friends, still say, and they were riffs.
Really?
Yeah. You went up and went, milk? You had like 10 minutes on milk.
They had that big campaign. It was relevant at the time. They had a Got Milk campaign.
Yeah.
And I said, who is the demographic for this? People unaware of milk? People say, oh, that would go good with a cookie. Milk, you say?
Yes. And then one of my favorite heckling stories ever, and I'm so happy. I know it's your story, but there were people talking.
Now tell it. You do this better because I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't think you do. No. You went, I did not come here to be undermined. And then you went, shut the f*** up.
Oh, really?
And then
Wow,
you went, I didn't want to swear. Did you see my lip quivered? And we still say that. We go, shut the up. I didn't want to swear. My lip quivered.
Oh, yeah. I always get tightness in my stomach when I have to confront these. I'm non-confrontational.
No, you should be. You're Herculean. And also kind of the modern Tarzan.
Oh, thank you.
Together.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm not, filling your dimple with mimosa, but I love you. Gary Gulman, everybody! Gary Gulman, thank you one more time to Gary and Martellus Bennett. That's the show. Good night. That's what you a problem.